Zoom. And y'all probably say still Zoom again. Yeah, Zoom. So I got set up stuff again. All right, set it back up. Gotta set it back up again. And she was on like a little last night, so I'm not hearing the keyboard. There we go. All right, so let me set it up. I don't know why she always has to feel like she gotta be flickering with stuff in my room. Um, okay. Okay, let me get the MKS in. Okay, let me see. I wasn't gonna do the JV10 because I wasn't thinking that I was gonna do anything with it, but let me go ahead and set up 1, 2, 3. I think I hit the 3. Practice every day. Focus on practice every day. Something new. Let me see. This is the MKS. Okay. All right. So I think I was gonna use that today, but I don't think. Oh, why just? How's that possible? Okay. All right. So I'm trying to get this stuff back to where it was, sort of. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I don't know how to play that stuff, y'all. I don't know how to play that stuff. Oh, Bishop Shears key. I know y'all gotta have something to praise God about. What is it? Da da da. No, that's the wrong key. Wait, it's 5 6 1. Bishop Shears key. Listening to him a lot almost every Sunday. My wife turns that thing on. Be like, and then where the musicians are playing a song for the worship team or praise team. Um, this is something I heard somebody say. If the bishop or any preachers end up coming to your church one day, listen to them. Just in case. Yeah, just in case your bishop show up in your church. No, he preaches in the E flat. If there's anything, I like when he says that. If there's anything that God has done for you, you ought to give him praise. I don't know what the chords are. You ought to give him praise. Yeah. All right. Y'all probably say, man, you really do be listening to. Yeah, my wife be putting that on. I don't be trying to listen to it like that, but maybe I should say I do sort of, but not so. When she puts it on, she likes to listen to Bishop Shears. That's her favorite. That's her favorite pastor. She says. Favorite bishop. She likes the way he kind of move about the service. You know, he comes from a whole nother angle. Not to say our Bishop Bullock or anybody else, but she will put that one on in a heartbeat. I mean, usually when she left now, but yeah, she'll be like, Bishop Shears. I was like, good Lord. Doesn't matter what the praise team is doing, the choir is doing. When they get up, he gets up. I kind of sort of remember somewhat of what he might say. If there's anything God has done for you, you ought to get up and praise him. You ought to praise him. You ought to get praised. You ought to give him praise. Wait. I've got to play that. Wait a minute. What's the next chord? You ought to give him praise. I forgot what they be doing. If God has been good to you, you ought to give some praise. Ain't no reason for you to be sitting down on your chairs. You ought to give him praise. And then I have to listen to the praise. I have to listen to what they be doing. I don't know what these people be doing, but whatever it is, it sounds kind of cool. But yeah, yeah. Let's go practice, y'all. Yeah. So now my honey boo is back. Now my honey boo's back. But anyway, I'm back again. Yeah, so you gotta praise the Lord and practice, you know, like. Whoa, can you hear it? Let me see here. What is she doing? Alright, so keep practicing. I like to practice when I'm alone for the most part. I'm gonna probably hang up from this for a minute, see what's up, so she can leave me alone. So she's doesn't interrupt my flow because I know sometimes she like come up with crazy stuff. I'm going. Let me see. What's that part I left? Let me see. The. Hold up. What was it? Oh, the other part. That's sloppy. Let me see. I think you're going. You got this. No, that's okay. We already passed this part. After that, you go to the run. I can't do it now. And then this one. Okay, now I remember that. Alright, there it is. I have to try to remember where I stopped off at. Alright, so that's the whole game plan, is learning stuff. Alright, learning to do stuff. Learning step by step to do stuff. She's thinking about whether she's gonna go somewhere, I guess. She probably heard me. She could hear my spirit. My husband's probably up now. Yeah, I know he's on that keyboard. But I'm gonna find something for him to do. But transposing, y'all. Even though I'm not gonna say I'm the best keyboard player, because I'm not. I'm far from it. But what I would do, I'm trying to learn to transpose chords. Just take the chords I'm familiar with, right? And I like to do them in chord progression. So 6/4 to the 1 to the 5, or I'll take another progression, 1 up to the 2, 5, back to the 1. Hey, what's up, my sustain pedal? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's trying to away from me. All right. When it comes down to transposing, so keeping it easy. I'm gonna do in B. I'm gonna drop down from C sharp to the B. 1 up, keeping my fingers keeping a certain shape, and it's up to the chord every time. Right. Right. I'm gonna keep that same shape. The D. Up. There it is. Alright. To the 5. Keeping that shape. The reason why I'm able to do chords is because I understand my play-by-sight book that I've created. Chords, I've learned the Nashville system. And now I can do whatever I would need to do in 12. E, F, up, diminished move. I'm an organ player, I'm not a keyboard player, but I can teach myself to play the keyboard. Let's go over to G and repeat the same chord progression, because I now understand pattern. Right, I understand chord pattern now. Okay, now what did my wife do here? What's wrong with my Cordy? What's wrong, Cordy? What she done did? Oh, she unplugged it. But knew it was something. Let me see, what else did she do? My wife likes to come in here and tampering with stuff. Alright, so hold on, y'all. Allow. There it is now. I don't know why she likes to come here and feel like she gotta come here and messing with stuff. Leave my stuff alone! Alright, MIDI Scarlet. Not that I need it. There it is. Alright, so I was like, why is my lighting up? Alright, let me slide it over some. I'm gonna purchase that Ecamm again indefinitely. I just haven't gotten around to it. So I can do my little videos where y'all can see my face and also the keyboard lighting up. So the way I'm learning these chords is practicing. And musicians have learned patterns and stuff. Okay? Once you learn it, I can go minor, diminish, major 7, back to diminish, major 9 or major 7 or look, take that B flat out, major 7, actually, major 9. And then the B flat, minor 9, 11. Oh, I can create pattern. Even though y'all heard this move from David Jackson. When he did that. Right? What's he playing? Well, let's just start with the right hand, the perfect 5th and the perfect 4th. Chapter 10, y'all, all day. If I do this, it's the perfect 4th. Right? And then we have, I got the perfect 4th, and then we have the perfect 5th. I'm sorry, the minor 3rd, my bad. Minor 3rd. All these little movements is in chapter 18, play by side. Chapter 18, play by side. You'll be able to create your own chords, or you will end up finding chords that pros play. It doesn't matter who they are. Yes. Over a period of time, if I heard somebody were listening to something, eventually over a period of time, my ear's gonna say, wait a minute, oh, if I play it, the word probably is if I played it before or practiced it, chances are I am going to hear that move. If somebody's doing this, tritone, minor 3rd, F minor 3rd, tritone, right? The major 7 chord. Eventually I'm gonna like, oh, that's a dominant chord or D flat 7 chord, dominant chord. Eventually I'm gonna like, that's a diminished 7. I'm gonna get familiar with that sound. Oh, major 7. Oh, major 9, the 9, or major 7. But I hit the 9. My ear's gonna get officially familiar with it. And doing inversion. Flat major 7. What? And then minus again. Wherever my hand pressed to. Major 2nd. G7 with the 9. G7. G7. 9. Remember the scale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But the 9 got flat. Right, G9. Throw that finger in there. Now I have a right F major now, an F major 2nd with 11. Sharp 11, sharp 11. I'm just pressing keys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing keys. F major 9. F major 9, 13. I'm just pressing chords. Notes. Let me say it like that. I'm pressing notes. If I keep pressing notes over and over and over again, uh, like this guy, his name Don Lapre, you're gonna make thousands and thousands, thousands of dollars over and over and over again, right? Because you repeating the same thing. All right, you're gonna be repeating the same thing, and you keep repeating something over and over and over again. Eventually, hopefully, sooner or later, you will be able to now understand what chords musicians are doing, and that's why I'm placing them in the play by sight at your number one. And listen, y'all, technically, and I'm going to say this, technically, I can go ahead and publish my second right now, and because I'm already at chapter 20, I think it is. But my goal was to push this out to at least I believe chapter 26. I think I said, or 25 or 26. I said I was going to, because that would give me 77 pages. But because I know when the editors, when I send this information over to this company out of Florida, my editor agent out there, I know they're gonna end up doing the book like they did my very first book, because they're gonna put the chapters and then they're gonna put, you know, the contents and stuff like that in there. And so let me scroll up because I have an eyeball ID somewhat. I didn't do the book exactly 100% like they did it, but I did it this time around close to the way they did my first book, except I didn't, you know, let's say the word, I did not give a separate page to set up for this description of what we're gonna be doing in chapter one. I just basically put the chords for chapter one, and that's it. I already know what they're gonna end up doing, and that's just gonna expand my page out to a little bit more pages. But just say right now, my goal is 77 pages, and let me see here, and I forget what chapter I said I was gonna stop at. Chapter 29. Okay, I thought it was 25. So 29 will put me at 77 pages. But that is not including my what they call those chapters in the chapters, or what we're gonna be talking about, or what you're gonna be learning to outside of the contents, right? So I know that that's gonna end up pushing the pages a little out further, and then that's not even talking about the front cover and not talking about the back cover. All right, so I got on. I probably should, and I'm praying about it right now. But I've stopped at actually chapter number. Let me see here. I want to 19. My book, this previous book, or the book that I have out now, is from chapter 1 through 18. And so I'm thinking maybe I should keep that number the same to chapter 18. But I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. These chords that I put in this book this time around, I'm pretty excited about them, because it's like, oh, to the GZ. This is gonna be some really, like, for real. Y'all gonna be getting some really like some for real dope chords. I mean, and I'm trying my best to say stop, but my hands keep saying, "Man, put in here, dog. They gonna love this." This is for you organ players out there. This is for you organ players. So if I was on the organ, you know, it's muddy down here, so I have to move the voicing up higher. Oh, that C13 with the flat 9, sharp 11. Oh my God. You play this on the organ, you get some heads turning for sure. I promise y'all that. You play this on the organ, oh, basically, really is me. Let me see, is it this? Right. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking about the organ player, y'all. Oh my God. I got to hide these chords. I'm telling you, man, on the organ, that would just be like. Listen, y'all, I'm doing these chords in all keys, a library of dope chords that y'all gonna be like, oh, you play this on the organ? Oh my gosh. I'm doing this in A flat now, but can I do this in A flat, E flat, E flat, whatever move that I'm doing? F sharp, G flat. So, you know, if I was in F sharp, so you can do that on the 2. Man, if you was on the organ, oh my god, like, that's your bass line. If you was on A flat, you could do that actually on the 1. If you're in D flat, it's a 5 and 1 on that. Woo! Okay, let me stop. Let me calm down. But, yeah, I took this page to chapter number 19. This is 19. I'm really actually. Ooh, I gotta fix something here. I just realized. Let me see. This is 18. Yeah, I'm on chapter 19, and I'm like, I'm trying to stop putting more chords in here, but I might stop this right here and just go ahead and publish this and get it. But um, chapter 20, 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9. I'm telling y'all, chords. Every chord that I got in the book is from starting from chapter 1 is fire all the way through, like in all 12 keys. Now my honey is coming in, but so I'm gonna call this the quits. But y'all, be prepared for the second edition. Um, you know, my deadline was the 29th, and that's actually getting close. So we'll see if I'm going to continue to. Yes, the deadline is 29th, and we're approaching it quickly already. Um, is to stop doing what I'm doing and send this information out to my editor on about that time. It might be even the day before the 28th. And let me see, because today is something. I don't know if God lost track of date now. 18. Today's the 20. 21st already. Oh my goodness. 21st. Let me pray. Hello, babe. Yeah. All right. But I'll let y'all know. Peace, love, and corporate. But yeah, I might stop at this number 19. But my goal was to stop at 29.
You ready for your steak?
Steak? Oh my! That's the last couple of days. That was juicy. That was fire. Woo. Um, 1 second. Let me do this. You rest and you can make it later. Shower. Shower. But we'll fix all that whenever we get to it. Where was I at? So, yeah, I may stop. I may, you know what? My deadline, like I said, is the 29th. Um, and I do have some more fire chords to put in this book. I mean, chapter number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every chapter is just nothing but all 12 keys, nothing but fire chords all day. And these are chords that I do, and as well as I've heard other musicians doing too. So it's like, you know what? Let me educate some of us out there who might not even know what the other musicians are doing. So this is the reason why I'm doing these books or doing these chords and dropping them in the book, uh, so that we all can be able to play them as well. So yeah, but I stopped at chapter 19 for right now, and chapter 20 is my next chapter. But today I need to actually thought gee, let me see. I not do them. I could have sworn I did them. Oh, okay. Okay, so I did all of the chords. Caught up. To be honest with you, I'm actually caught up with my contents and what we gonna be messing with and everything. I actually need to go on my computer, and I just realized I still have 18.1, which is already up here on this other page back that has that back page. And I just realized it said 18, and this is supposed to say 19.1 and 19.1A and 19.1B over here on this page. Whoops. That's an easy fix. I'll just log in on Big Mac Mama over here, Big Mama Mac over here. I got Baby Mac over here, Baby Mac, and I got Big Mac over here. So I just open that up and do that quick little change because I just realized, oops, dude. Um, yeah, so I've been keeping up on these chords, y'all. Dropping them in the book, and like I said, I'm giving y'all the bass line, and then from there, you guys learn the chords. Listen, y'all, with bass line, y'all, this is a diminished major 9 with a sharp 5, but it's also in this book, which is a few chords up from this chapter, whatever chapter it is in. It's in one of these chapters, but this is with the bass and without the bass line. And I mean, like, you guys gotta learn these chords, so. All right, these major 9, diminished major 9 with the sharp 5. Like, I gotta learn these chords because, like, I can create chord progressions all day long because I now have a little bit of an understanding on what's. But yes, so yes, this is an A diminished major 9 with the sharp 5. But when you put the bass line to it, oh man, you gonna have fire for sure. And like I said, for you organ players, oh, this is gonna sit really well with you because you'll be playing that B13 with the flat 9 sharp 11 now. And with bass line, all right, major 9, diminished major 9 sharp 11, sharp 5, and then with the bass line, A flat or G sharp, depending on the key sequence you say you in. G sharp 13 with the flat 9 with the sharp 11. You'll probably always wonder what chords musicians are doing. I got you. All right, I'm dropping fire. Someone asked me, man, are you starting waves up in here? I'm like, bro, yeah, I'm starting some waves. I don't, now it all depends on the interpretation of the waves you mean, but yes, I'm starting some waves. Yes, we do dropping these chords in the book. We're going to make these chords available for every musician on every level, beginner, intermediate, advanced level, whatever. We gonna make these chords available for even the music. I was watching a video the other day where a guy has a library of chords, and the thing is, you just touch the keyboard and you in these various different types of chords will be played. But I'm thinking like, man, that's kind of sort of cheating, or it is cheating actually, because you're not really sitting there playing the keyboard like it's supposed to be. I get it if you producing some type of album or music or whatever, and I probably might get in trouble when I say this, but I'm just saying to say, it's better to really actually learn to sit at the keyboard. But if you're trying to do what we call fast make money and something like that, I guess you want to call it that, to do quick fast making money and being a producer or an art, some kind of artist producer in some type of level, and you got your keyboard set up to as soon as you hit a note, all these chords will start popping up on your screen, and then you just creating your whatever you want to do. I'm manually doing it. That's me. I'm manually doing this. This ain't me hitting a note and then all of a sudden, this This is me. This is me for real. I'm really sitting here spending the moment. I'm spending here time doing this on real. Like there ain't nobody up in here trying to show me or trying to cheat the way through this. I mean, it is what it is, I guess, you know. But yes, I can sit here and understand what's going on. And I can be creative on my own and hear different stuff and get at it that way too, you know. Like if I do something like this, hold on, that's not the one. And sit here and do something like this. This it cheating is kind of like what? Why don't you just practice? Be creative on your own. Whatever. Be creative on your own. I don't know why this company keep calling me. Stop calling me. I can see I lost YouTube for a second. Give me somebody was calling and interrupting my flow here. But yes, if I understood what kind of chords it was being applied in pop, then I have to see that, right? Is that a major move or they doing minor moves? Okay, y'all probably said, dude, did you used to rap that day? Yeah, I did. I used to rap back in the day, long time ago. So I wasn't always a saint. I was back doing the Tupac, Shakur, and all those cats. Actually, long before them, actually. Um, yeah, yeah, long before Suge Knight and all them guys came in to play. Back in there was Ron DMC and those cats in there, OGs, the OGs. Yeah, now you're probably saying, dang, you that old? Yeah, yeah, I'm that old, y'all. But yeah, if I understood what the music's about with his minor move, don't be judging me, cause I used to do this back in the day. But I had instruments, but I understood some of the craziness, you know. And then you got your drummer, batch, you know, or whatever. And then you had that bass guitar player in the background. But you know, these keyboards and stuff like that. Yes, I can sit here and create my own rap all day, you know. I could do this all day. Because understand, what we moving, and the key thing is, what key are we doing this in, or is there any such thing of a key when you're dealing with rap? But people always just remember, you're on the one, right? And if you're in A flat, that's it, but you're thinking A flat, and then you're going to the four. So you bump it. I heard the one musician say, I ain't gonna say his name, but anyway, you bopping or you bumping on, or you popping on the I know I've been watching this video. Samuel Towers will say, "Hey man, you popping on the one, so we gonna pop on the one." Come on, y'all. Okay, we want to take it out of that and start trying to drop some guap and be gospelist with it. We won't be gospelish with it, but anyway. Now we want to do some B stuff. We will R&B and stuff like that, but y'all get the point. Practice makes perfect, but when you learn to combine the madness, that is really the key. In my play by sight, I try to make this book to be as user friendly as possible. So when you listening to some stuff, I'm dropping the chords in so that you can understand and learn those chords. You are like wondering, what in the world is that? You will no longer have to sit there and go and be trying to chase musicians down and getting them to show you what they're doing. And sometimes you might get a musician on there, hey man, hit me in the DM, and I got you, homie, and then you can't get a hold of him or her, and they shine you off, or they just outright actually just told you anything just to get you to leave them alone, so to speak. You just constantly chasing them. My wife is like, bro, stop chasing musicians now and go sit down and figure this out. And that's when I came to the conclusion. So, what is my goal? What is my ministry? What is that I'm trying to get across? Is to learn these chords, play these chords, and put them out there so that every musician on every level can learn from the Play by Side Edition 1 and my edition number 2. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to call the subtitle. I have not seen any of you guys give me some ideas what I should call my subtitle for this next book. I do have an idea what I want to call it. And it's just I'll write up that every musician must have these chords. Edition number 2, what I'm gonna call it. Or I have another idea that I've already put on my cover page already. you know, we like to listen to the dope musicians playing the dopest stuff. All right, so I might come something like that. The play by side, the dopest chords that every musician must have, whatever it's called, something that every musician needs to learn how to play. I don't care what level you at. You can be at the beginner's level, you can be at the intermediate level, or the advanced level. There's always going to be something that everybody can get from the play by sight book. So my play by sight book will always be my brand name. Okay, I did do one book without my brand name, and I'm like, oops, but it is what it is. All right. But yes, I still gonna keep that logo, play by sight, actually on one of my books. I have 9 books that I've already written, ready to be finished, completed on the publishing side of it. But these books that I'm talking about now, the one that's out now, those are my specialties. Those are the books that I want musicians to be able to get their hands on, so they can see them chords on the piano chart, just like you looking at this keyboard. See them chords. I showed it to a coworker last night, actually for the last 2 nights, and last night she said to me, "Yo, um, musician out there in any given church or in anywhere a part of the world," but she mentioned more of the church musician out there. What musician out there would not want this book? Because her and her family are the word I want to say. Um, let's say it like this. Um, they're in the celebrity arena. Uh, yes, and they gospel, but now they're taking their little talent gifts or whatnot and using them as I just did. And they have taken this idea and say, you know what, I'm gonna take my skills or my abilities to the world, so to speak, and roll and rock and roll that way. But the main thing she mentioned was, who in the world as gospel music in the church, or from any pastors out there? She said, I know some churches, some pastors, they need some they have people in the church that need music, and they need somebody to come with something that they can learn chords from this book. And she was reading through the book and she was like, yo, dog, um or yeah, man, sir. I just use the word dog, but sir, um this is the best of the best book I've ever. Actually, she didn't even want to give me I had my demo book, so she did not want to give it back. And a few people didn't want to give me my demo back. Actually, job, they're all tripped out, like, oh my god, this is, man, I've been looking for something like this. This is like really, I have been looking for something like this for all my life. And these are people either older and then a few are younger, but most of them are older. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, well, here it is. They was like, bro, bring some more. You got some more coming? I'm like, yes, on the way. So, what am I saying? Is the book is user friendly. It's dumb simple. I mean, now when it comes down to will my book become available for people who maybe have um, specialty situations, that is something myself and the agent, the company I'm working with, to see what they can do on their end too. But that's going to cost some mucho dineros. But right now, the book is not designed for people who have special situations at this moment. However, my other books do have that ability to do that, but they're not 100% published, because I'm not using this company that I'm using now. This is a whole nother company I'm going to be using, but they're not 100% published on the market at the moment, because I'm not pushing it yet. So I'm trying to get these specialties out first, because of these is, like I said, for us who can see and know what we see. This book definitely will be for you and you and you and you. Whether you a pastor at the church, which I've had pastors a matter of fact, a few pastors has purchased my books actually already when it first came out. So, they may have a wife, or they may have some kids, or a niece or nephew, or even themselves. Even the pastor written email me just not too long ago and say, "Hey man, between my preaching, I'm gonna be practicing these chords." And so I say, okay, cool. If you need any help with something, just give me a holler, and then I will catch you. But also keep an eye on my videos that I'm doing. There are times I'm gonna sit here be laying down some chords as I do today, and learn those chords from out of chapter 2, the second chord out of chapter 3, and learn these chords out of chapter 3, and learn this chord out of chapter number 2. And it's going to view your 5 chord progression. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 2, 3, I'm sorry, in chapter 2. In chapter 2. This is the second chord in chapter 2. This is the D diminished 7 double up in chapter 3. The very first, actually, is 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The third movement, and then the minor chord in chapter 3, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. The 4 keys up, 4 keys up, and A flat. The 1 is the first chord in A flat. The 1, and then back to that second chord, chapter 1, the very second chord, because I always start mines in C and chromatically go up to D flat, D, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, B, A, sorry, A flat, A, B flat, and then B. That's how I do the book in that order. So if you find that in chapter 1, perhaps you're going to find the C, right? And then half step up is D flat. Half step up is D. Half step up is E flat. I'm just doing one hand. Half step up is E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, B flat, and B. Guess what? You're back to C. But I have it set up where you can do both hands. Both hands. Both hands. I'm doing one at a time. Left to right. Left to left to right. Left to right. In all between left. Chapter 2, y'all, all day. Once you learn chords, you need to know the chords in order to play the voicings of song. Now, if you want to, you can do one at a time. Left hand first if you want to strengthen your left hand. If you're not a left-handed, practice the left hand first. Right? Right. It's not an issue. Just take your time until those chords resonates with your hands. And then come back. Come back. Come back. Then do the right hand the same way. You have to end up doing this. If you don't, you will not be able to play. And come back. All this chapter 2 all day. Alright, I double up the chords so that you hear it being played as double up. Now let's double up together. This is gonna be your right in God in music. If you don't learn it, you will not be playing. Come back. Come back. Because you're going to get familiar with these chords. I promise you that. I promise you that. Whether it's your left hand playing the voicing, or whether it's your right hand playing these voicings of chords, you're going to play them one way or the other. If you want to go back down some more, keep on. So your ear get familiar with it going down. It's going to get muddy in a minute. I'll start to get out. I promise you, musicians gonna be doing type of stuff, and they're playing. Come back. Now I'm doing it together now with both hands, right? But just remember, you can do them with both hands or with left to right. So now I have an idea. I'm coming with a funny idea. A 3-chord progression using this idea. Let's go C over to the D. Over to the E. Ooh, am I playing the wrong note? There it is. Wait a minute. What? C to the D. Oh, let's do the single wide. C to the D to the E. What? Yes, that's musical, y'all. My pedals. Hey, come back here. Yes, this is musical. This is being musical. D to E. What? Now you can go F to G to A. What? You can go from B to C sharp to technically E flat, but we may say D sharp. What? And now that I'm in E flat, you can go from E. I'm gonna do it down here. E flat to F to G. Wait a minute. I'm playing all the chords, y'all. Major chords. G to A to B. What? From B to C sharp. Back to that again. Or to F sharp to A flat to B flat. Play on the lower register. So you can go A flat to B flat to B. I'm A flat to B flat to C. I'm like. You can go from A to B to C sharp. What? D flat to E flat to F. This is being musical. I'm just playing now the single note in the bottom, but if I did both hands, oh, that sounds kind of cool. Let's go from A flat to B flat to C. Now check this out. This is going to catch you. E flat to B flat. Wait a minute. Hold on. To A flat. Let's do it again. E flat to the B flat to A flat. I'm just doing inversions. Back A flat, B flat, E flat, and then A flat to B flat to B to D flat. What? Wait a minute. E flat. I played all the chords. That's how I'm gonna find that chord. What? B flat. D flat to A flat now. A flat, B flat. What? Now you hear me playing that major 7 or major 9. Major 7. It's in the book, y'all. Chapter number 4. I'm just taking off the top note. Remember, I can play any of them chords. I can go E flat, root. All right, in the book, I have it double up. Root first, first, and second inversion. Back to root again, and I'm back to first inversion. So I have it called up. Now I want to add the note at the top if I wanted to, because now I have root first. But my right hand is picking it up. My right hand is picking it up in the left hand along with it, the second inversion. And remember, musicians are gonna be playing this musically wise note stuck. Right, musically wise. What? a minute, dog. Yes. I'm just picking the chords that's in the book. I'm literally like, okay, tritone, chapter 8. E flat, chapter number 2. Now I have a chord called minor 11 with a flat 5. Let's see, wait, that chapter, y'all look it up. I think it's chapter 16, right? I think it's in chapter 16. Right. The minor 11 with the flat 5, because chapter 18 deals with my dissonance chord. So I'm just trying to memorize where it's at. And now how I was able to create this chord from chapter 8, chapter 2, and you put those two together, and we have a minor 11 with a flat 5, right? And I place those over from chapter 9 moving forward, and I want to say it's chapter 16 or it's 17. It's either 17, one of those numbers. All right, y'all, you'll find it because chapter 18 is my distance, so it might be chapter 17. It's in there somewhere. All right, so get the book, because I could sit here all day and do this. But yeah, so E flat. I'm just doing inversion or when I say inversions, inversions, and placing the finger where I want them, where I want that sound to be, wherever I want that sound to be. If I don't want that voicing, try this one. All right, try this voicing. I might even get a little bit flavorful and say, I want to add the 2 to 9, which is just E flat add 2. Or I might have changed the voicing and put it here. I might even want to move the finger over here and try to find another. To give it a different kind of approach, you know. You know, so I think of something. So this feels more reasonable, or up here. So I know I'm going to E flat. What's the next chord? B flat. Might come up here and do this. Now that make me probably play a G minor 7 with the 11, whatever. But I'm still holding that bass line, you know, so yeah. So it all depends on, I might even give you the major 7 move. Right? I might start getting clever and give you the major 7 move. Remember that. This is the major 7. I'm adding the 9. I'm putting the E flat at the top. Now I have the E flat major 9. I'm gonna voice it. But I wanted the bigger now, right? That voicing. That. Remember that minor 7/11 I just told you 2 seconds ago? And I'm still playing that E flat major 9, this voicing. Or E flat add 2. Or just straight E flat. B flat. D flat add 2. A flat add 2. Let me see. Do I want the 2? A flat add 2 or A flat add 2 or A flat add 2. Depends on where I want to go with the voicings of the song, but you know. Alright. See, I can play all them voicing. See, I told you A flat 2, and then A flat add 2, B flat add 2, flat B add 2, D flat add 2. We worship you. Oh, whoa! Major 7 with flat 5 in chapter, whatever chapter is in my I'll go check it out. I think it's chapter 12. Hallelujah. 6-9. It's also in Play by Sight as well. I forget what chapter it is. Something like, no, it's not chapter 9. It got to be like 10 or 11, right? Hallelujah. A flat add 2. I'm just making this up if it's a go. And it comes a little passive move. Da da. Just making it up as I go. Because I'm choosing chords in the book. Ooh. Ooh. A flat to B flat to the B. D flat. Some of this man. I told you the chords is gonna be your friend because you learn your major chords. You learn your major learn your major chords. Once you learn them in 12 keys, this is gonna be a game changer for you, for all of us actually. All right. And you can play that song in any key because now you kind of understand. Well, you have to understand the pattern because now these songs got patterns. So you may be saying this is the E. We going to the 1 down. Technically, it's supposed to diminished move in E flat, but which would have been a D diminished 7, diminished 7, A flat diminished 7. But in gospel, rules have been broken. So I smell that steak. Oh my God. I'm getting hungry, y'all. I smell the steak, y'all. It's piercing through the door. Yeah, but anyway, back to play by sight. You know, these in chapter 2, right? Chapter 2, and again, I can play around with the inversions because I understand which way I can play this inversion. Root position to root position, basically. This is to root position. Right. What? Yeah. Root position to root position. Root position to root position. So E flat to B flat. I'm doubling up, y'all. It's in chapter 2. Straight up. Chapter 2. Chapter 2, we're going down to the 7 in E flat. Chapter 2, all day. All right. Chapter 2, double up. All right. Chapter 2, double up A flat. Again, chapter 2, bump. Chapter 2, chapter 2, and chapter 2. Oh, so chapter 2, my bad, D flat. Chapter 2, the 1 to the 7 to the what key we in? E flat, 6 up. Because the E flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6 up, sharp 6, or what y'all want to call it, 6 up, 6 up, 6 up. Down to the 3 in A. I mean not the 3, the 6 in E flat. 6 E flat. And then we just come back from the 6. Now we not play the diminished on the 7, but we go on the B flat on the 7 and back to the 1. Now I'm doing a different inversion. Now because I understand my inversions. See, I understand my inversion. See, I understand my inversion. Oh. B A flat, B flat, I understand my inversions. Doing inverse. Let's see where we're gonna go. Second version. And we can go to first version A flat. In first version A flat, first version B flat. Oh, so back to root. no matter what I do, pass the chords. Now I understand I can play passing moves because I can mess around with the secret sauce chord. We call it the 7/7. And hit y'all and play this, you know. Okay, I'm just messing. I wouldn't do that. Just no, I wouldn't do that. But anyway, all right, some R&B coming out off the movie. B A flat to the B flat, same chapter two. Ooh. Or I can play the 6/9, mix around to two. Same thing. 6/9 over here to the D flat, ba 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 ba. E flat major 7. B flat 6. 6/9. You know. A flat add 2, different route. A flat add 2. A flat add 2. Right? You know. What I'm playing around with is those moves for perfect fourths. That's in 18. So you know I can play around with that stuff. Even though I don't even know the song. I'm gonna sit here messing with it, but yeah. Still E flat add 2. I'm coming from this angle. Still playing B flat. Now I'm hitting you with the perfect -6. What? Or G minor. And playing around. I don't know what I'm doing. The chromatic move. Or I could. Come on. When the wife calls your name, you must move. All right, y'all, go get your book, Play by Sight, edition number 1. Bishop Drayster Clark, hotchords.info. Bishop Drayster Clark, hotchords.info. Bishop Drayster Clark over on my website, and you can click on to buy now, which will take you to my digital download. Right next door to it will be say buy now by Amazon, and you can get your physical copy, whether it is the hardcover or the paper cover. And if you want to get the the digital download over there as well, but prefer get it from my website. I don't care how y'all do it. This book, learn how to do this stuff, and share the link with someone else. Peace and love and cornbread, because it's time to eat that steak. I got to go.